Wow, it has been a while, hasn't it? Even this place is turned off. There we go. That's much better. Welcome, welcome. Uh, I'm alive once again, and we're back with a cast. Thankfully. Now, unfortunately, my co-host will not be joining us today. Uh, but nonetheless, we have a beautiful best of three match coming up today for BLUEJAYS Inferno. Now, I have missed previous games a bit, but it looks like they've been doing quite well so far into this entry central playoffs B. They are currently 2-1, so they won 2 games, lost 1. Uh, their previous game was quite a beautiful showing from them. I saw afterwards. 2-0, beautiful, and yeah, we got another one coming up. I'm just gonna silence that just in case, you know. Don't want any Twitch to to get mad at us. Yeah. Started a bit earlier than I probably should have, considering I don't have a co-host to bounce back and forth, or, you know, have Rashir to speak instead. But all in all, we got a minute 30 left till the picks and pans start. Elo-wise, both teams look in the same general park of 2,500 to 3,000. It seems like the enemy team is a full Polish team. So that's, I guess, something else to note. I am so rusty after just 10 days. It is unbelievable. I've completely forgotten how to interact or speak or entertain. Hopefully everything sounds fine. Yeah. That's the best I can hope for. We got 40 seconds left here. Then we got something juicy to talk about. Picks and pans. Something else to evade this awkward silence that I'm creating. I guess I can say that there's been a day break, but there's gonna be some big news in terms of streams upcoming. But I'll leave those news towards the end of the stream. Once we've gotten through the best of 3. Alright, there we go. Let's get it on the screen as well. Currently it's just server picking. Probably gonna be Central European once again. Germany, Sweden, possibly. I love the disappearing body. Alright, well, those are going on. It seems like it's gonna take a bit time. Both teams are stretching it out a bit to get as maximum time as everyone. As much time as possible to get everyone joined, ready for the team, warmed up. You know, game plan set. Let's just launch our CS in anticipation here. All right, server has been picked, and now BLUEJAYS Inferno will get to choose who starts, which means whoever pans last gets to basically choose one of the maps for the best of 3. Inferno is the first one to go. Now on Face It, the best of 3 is working in a way that there's no picks, only pans. Meaning both teams just ban the maps that they don't want to play, and the maps that are left over are going to be played in the best of 3. BLUEJAYS Inferno ban Mirage, leaving Dust 2, Nuke, Overpass, Ancient, and Train. Let's see what 3SAUSAGEs decide to ban here. It seems... Am I tweaking? Or did nothing get banned? Where? Okay. I guess we'll see. There we go, just gonna do a quick audio test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it seems like the best of 3 is gonna be Train first, Ancient second map, and if it goes to the third, it's gonna be Nuke. The mic doesn't sound the best that it has, but we'll get through it, and hopefully you guys will suffer through it together with me. Alright, now, we've seen BLUEJAYS Inferno play Train quite a bit, and over the time we've seen them gain more confidence on it. Let me just check. The previous games against Candy Boys was a Train in the option. So Train was going to be their third map, but it didn't come to that as BLUEJAYS Inferno just 2-0'd them. Time to see if that's the case today as well. I'm just gonna give it a few minutes here for the server to set up, and then we can switch over to the gameplay and start spectating all the players. Also, welcome everyone. It has been a while. We're back, casting CS. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time. And it's been 8 minutes. Let's see. Let's give it a try. Let's see if it lets us into the server. I'll just put some DBNOS playing in the background. A little bit of ambience while we wait. It seems like it's not letting me into the server currently, so we'll give it a bit more time. Alright, usually on the 7-minute mark is where it lets me in. There we go. Loading into Train. We can switch over to the gameplay here as well. Oh, this is what proves how long it's been. I didn't even set up the overlay. You guys are gonna have to have to excuse me for a second here. I'm gonna just switch this back over here so you guys don't see what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, let's get that connected and running. Are you connected and running? Might just have to do a reconnector. Big excuses for all the technical difficulties. And they are still happening. Let's see here. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Yes. We're all rooting for BLUEJAYS, but I did not anticipate having technical difficulties. I must excuse myself. Hopefully we'll get everything up and running before the knife round starts. It is currently still warm up, so thankfully not the worst. Hey. They're telling me it's working. But it's not. Is it working for OBS? It's not. Okay. It's just Okay. Everyone's not connected yet, so we got a bit of time to still figure it out. Right. Believe in me. I'll be back onto here. We'll do a full restart to everything. Okay. That is working. The game. Okay, there we go. Game has been launched. You're connected to thing overlay. Now let's connect into the game. And hopefully it'll work. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Seems we missed the knife round, but that's alright. I feel like I'm gonna have to do this command. And everything else should be fine. Okay, we got everyone in the server. Seems someone won the knife round. We're not sure who, but that's alright, as Blue Jays are going to be starting on the CT side here. And yeah, we can get into the game. Fortunately, managed to fix all the problems in time, and into the pistol round we go. Actually, there is a problem. There we go. Okay. Got an A smoke coming out here for the 3SAUSAGE, as 4 of them are going into Ivy. Bima here spots it out, uses the smoke to escape. And now all those steps are being heard. You guys are rotating towards this A bomb site. Only one here currently is Clatter. Nice side shot on Theodus. Goes down to Hezu. Regan answering one with back. And Bim from the back. Not connecting the headshots. But no worries. Regan is there to help him out. Bobso getting one onto Hezu as well. Leaving Marco in a 1 versus 3. And it goes down to Bime. This round taken for Blue Jays Inferno. Oh, and it seems like technical difficulties for Bobso. Just pull up OBS over here so I can see what you guys are seeing as well. Technical timeout for Team Blue Jays Inferno. Yeah, it happens every once in a while. You just sometimes gotta reset the game, fix your FPS, ping. Or it just could be just a misalignment of hertz. Just whatever it is. A good old restart will fix it. And there we go, Popstar is back. We can continue into the second round of the game. Full eco coming out from sausages. I'm just gonna call them sausages. They're sitting towards that A main. As the Blue Jays Inferno take all the map control they want. Now Regan is gonna be the first point of contact here with that MP9. Against 5 running Glocks, gets 1 and goes actually down. Also, from the back, gets to 3rd onto Idus. Spots out the 4th and nice stabs to solidify a 4K into this round. Eco or not, it was a beautiful 4K. Into the gun round, now we go. Sausage is bringing sausage side, bringing out AKs into this round. To be fair, the only save, I guess you could say, is Bobso with the famous And fast out of A main is Kazik. Now I'm not sure if BLUEJAYS Inferno is aware that he could be out. Got quite a fast timing there. Oh, Gladys spots out the gun. Has all the information he needs. Spray connecting. Gets a kill onto Kazik, and that's a man lead early into the round. It seems like sausages want to poke towards this B-bomb site. See if they can find anything. But Bima is here jiggling with that molly. Ready to deny any pushes that sausage might want to do. And spots out one, molly down. That's another 15 seconds that they can't enter the B-bomb site. And Regan on the A-bomb site actually getting Marco as well, making it a 3 versus 5. 30 seconds left. It is coming in, Bima spots out one. Dax Iris down to 20 HP. And Hezu surviving at 1. But the bomb does go down. And the retake is on for BLUEJAYS side. Oliska going down to Hezu, but Bob's answering back with 1. Ladder not getting a kill into Edis. And now Bob's is 3 HP. Both these are low, and Bob's actually one-tapping Cube through the metal wall there. Can Regan save his teammate in time? Gets the headshot, and Bobso sticks it. So a 3rd round on the board for BLUEJAYS. I almost called them Bobsos and the Co. All in all, got a bit dicey towards the end, but the round got solidified. And sausages are down to Tech 9s, Mac 10s. It seems like a fast B-pop. The only one here to hold this off currently. Ooh, goes down to Hezu with no frags. And Olxa has been smoked off as well, so that op is not gonna be able to refrag. Never mind, gets a nice shot onto Kazik. Now it's a 3 versus 3. Some of these close range angles do favor these weapons that these had. Never mind, Bobso actually goes down to Marco as well, leaving Gladder in a 1 versus 2. He's aware of the player in the smoke, gets a kill onto Marco, but Edis has just been hiding here, biding his time, and that's a round on the board for 3 sausages. It seems like BLUEJAYS Inferno are gonna force into this one. 2 M4s and Regan and Bobso, and MP9s and 5.7s for the rest. We start off with 2 players towards that B-bomb side now. Bit more scared of those B rushes. That's exactly what 3 sausages wanted. Divert manpower away from this A-bomb site. It might not matter, Olxa is just taking all the control he wants. Gets into a nice position here, close A main. Seems like the first contact is gonna be in high V. Regan's holding a tight angle. But neither of the players moving in now. Oh, the timing could not be worse for Regan, as just as he goes off the angle, Kazik moves into it, but Bobso is there to refrag. And all the while Bima was pushing into B apps. Gets one into Hezu and survives with his life. That actually pulls sausages towards the B bomb site for a second. And it is still just Bimme with that 5-7 here. The only defense against this push. Cube takes him down. At the very least, Blue Jays now know which bomb site is being attacked. But these MP9s are gonna have to do miracles long range. Gladder goes down to QBA. Also spotting out one. They're getting a think onto him as well. And Bobso taking down Idris. And all of a sudden it's just Marco with that AWP left. Ooh, and a nice refrag from Oxa. Able to save the AWP into the next round as well. And fourth on the board for Blue Jays Inferno. That was a tight angle to get a refrag at. Especially with an MP9 spray as well. Good control. Alright, that's a nice A main smoke early off the bat. But once again, B bomb site actually into pop turret this time. But Blue Jays are still 4 people here on that A. Frags going inside of 3SAUSAGE, so Bobso gets one back. Almost a second. A lot of damage onto Kazak and Hesu. But it is the AWP here. So the damage might not matter. Him a long range against Marco with that MP9 does not get the kill. And now Olxa. I'm so sorry, I keep calling you Olga. I will do better. Olxa is gonna have to say that up into the next round if he even can. Gets a kill onto Marco. Now his location is known, but it seems like the hunt is not gonna come true as the T's want to save those AKs into the next round as well. At the very least, that's an AWP save, but you would have liked to see a bit of a better A hold, considering 4 CTs were on that pump side. Now Blue Jays Inferno forcing around this AWP. And man, Olxa just has variations of that A main smoke out of the wazoo. Doesn't matter where he spawns. A main is gonna be smoked every round. And B Hall steps out of B fast. Bimme does get one before going down to Idis, but Bobso is here. They know that Bimme is the single B player, but oh no! The backstep goes wrong for Bobso. And the rest of the CTs were not able to help, they were just mollied off. I mean, you can look for damage here if Olxa can get some of those AWP picks. Spots out one, but hard shot to hit. Recon actually does get Hezu down. But goes down to Idis himself. Once again, round on the board for sausages and a save from both sides. Now Olxa has been saving this off for quite a lot, so I myself am I'm expecting some kind of aggression play coming out. Try and put some fear into 3SAUSAGES. Alright, on boss coming in. I'm just gonna make the game slightly louder. Just a little bit. As this time, BLUEJAYS does not force around it, just some pistols, some nades, and hoping that star op of ESEA can make a difference in this round. And there's that aggression into A main. This is a good angle to hold, but what a counter smoke from the T's. It's almost as if they're anticipating this play. And Hezu goes down through the smoke. I mean, Glider goes down to Hezu. Out of A main they go. ESEA does get 1 second of the Kazik. And that's a bomb down. The molly does push him off the angle there though. Oh, through the smoke. I'm in good favor. Nice shot on the Hezu. Spots that one onto... Oh, she gets Sparko as well. That's 4 kills from ESEA. I said I wanted to see some aggression. But that... That's one way to solidify aggression with the op. Just a beautiful 4K from ESEA. He's 11 and 2 so far. I think my mic peaked there, so sorry about that. Once again, a nice A main smoke. It seems like Marco wants to replicate what ESEA did, but Popso says nah and gets the early pick into the round. That's the op of 3SAUSAGEs down. Ooh, ESEA spots out one in Ivy. Decides not re-peek into that one. It seems like once again 3SAUSAGEs are slowly just gonna inch their way towards that P-bomb side. Gonna test out BIM's capabilities once again. But this time Glider is already rotated here, ready to support his teammate. Now the smokes are landing. Actually gets BIM fully blinded and turns away from the enemy. Glider does get a refrag, but Kazik won onto Recon as well. Trace going back and forth, still a 3 versus 2. And Glider decides not to go through the smoke there. As Popso goes down to Kazik and all of a sudden it's just Glider left. Now he has gotten to this position where he's not known, gets one of the Kazik. And he's actually sticking it. The mole is too late. He actually stuck it. Professionals do not do not fake. I had to like double and triple check to look if he was sticking it there. I couldn't believe it in my eyes. And that's a 6 on the board for BLUEJAYS. Now it was economically a bit of a disaster as they all had to rebuy into this one, but hey, a win is a win. Ooh, and Recon going down to the fire of QBA. 2 entries for the SAUSAGEs side early into the round in that pop dog area. And now SAUSAGEs just hit the brakes, take the bomb from T-spawn, see what they can find, and probably towards the P-bomb side once again. And for BIM to pull out the miracle hold here. 1v4 on this B-bomb side. 1v5, excuse me. There's been no casualties on SAUSAGE's side. Glider does actually rotate onto B. So the call is correct for BLUEJAYS. Time to see if it makes a difference. Turns away from the flash, gets the first on the QBA, but nothing more As Olixa is the only one left here. 1v4. Spots out Marco through the smoke. He is ready for Hesu. And all of a sudden it's a doable 1 versus 2, but he does have a good. Makes steps, running away. Actually pushes forward. This is gonna come down to timing if Irius checks it, but never mind, Kazik is there to get the kill. Irius? Irius, right. And 6-4. Money of BLUEJAYS is not in the best place, so they decide to force with the $3,000 in their bank. Four MP9s and 3 people towards the B-bomb side. 2 into pop, 3 into main, and it's the one round where sausages are going full Ivy. Now in a way, these have been forced stuck into CT here. Also hearing all those steps with the 5-7. Ooh, and it actually cuts overlook for a second, but gets taken down by Edis. Nice shot from Kazik onto Clatter. Just Recon left on the actual bomb site here, and he gets spotted by Hesu. Ooh, and the timing not working out for Bim. It's whoever I'm spectating is just brought misfortune. 6-5. Flawless round coming in from Sausage's side. And now it is last round of the half, so gotta force into it with the Eagles and MP9s. 4 Eagles. Now it is nice to see that they're confident in their aim. It's not the most ideal setup, as the minimap just froze for a second, so I couldn't tell where everyone was. Ladder close range with the Deagle here, gets one into QBA. Almost a second. Turns around, is ready for display, but the shot not connecting. Olixa goes down as well. And this pop push has been mollied off at a perfect timing. Another molly to stop from Rime and Regan from doing anything. Just Popso and Bime left. And Marco takes down Bime as well. Popso in a 1 versus 4 with Deagle, no kid, and no life. 6-6 half. Now it has been said that train is quite CT sided, so it would have been preferable to see a bit more rounds on the CT side, but nothing is ever decided in CS. Hopefully the boys have some good B strats cooked up. As into the bis round we go, out aiming. And now we just have gotten quite a lot of crowns here into Ivy. Kazik and QBA taking the first blood. Bime does get one into QBA back, but I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Regan, nice shot on the hitters. Ladder and Regan in a 2v3. Ladder getting one of the Hesu as well. Seems to be aware of this play from Kazik. Reading it perfectly. Spots him out and a nice headshot onto Kazik as well. Now just Marco left. And he was the utility player, so no armor on him as well, but a kit to play with. Batter, Recon, playing together, ready to trade frag. One Recon actually spotting him out towards connector as well. That is a lot of, that is huge information. It's not a lot because there's just one player, but it's huge. And the timing working out for Regan as well. Nice headshot onto Marco. And Glider and Regan pulling pulling a very much needed piss around out of a 2 versus 4. It seems like Sausage side is very true and tested. They want to get rifles out on no matter which side. So full eco coming in from them. Marco even gets stabbed. Get him to make him easier to kill, I guess. Nice jump spot from Regan to check any IV aggression here. And BLUEJAYS is just playing passive, seeing if there's any rushes anywhere. A lot of quietness from both teams here. It is going to be the A bomb side for BLUEJAYS Inferno, which is the correct pick of the two, as all 5 CTs are on that B bomb side. Bomb is going to go down, and I'm not surprised if Sausages just hide. Do not tie to any SMGs, not give them any extra money. You might see some attempts at exit frags, as they're still sticking together, all 5 people like a conga line going down B halls right now. Let me see. Also spotting them out, and rest of the D's coming here to boost their KD a little bit. Beautiful, everyone getting a piece of the pie. 6 to 8. Alright, we got a tactical demo for the BLUEJAYS side. They just want to go over whatever they're gonna do in this round. Fast smoke towards that A bomb side. And a shift into Ivy for BLUEJAYS. As Glider goes out A main alone. Ooh, spots out Hezu, but goes down to him. And now just 4 people in the side position. Pops are getting tagged down, and Bimit finishing him off. All of a sudden 3v5 with no damage done onto the CTs. Nice headshot from Lixa onto Hezu. But it's all left on Regan, goes down to Kazik, and 7 to 8. That's a bit of an unfortunate round from BLUEJAYS. But all is well. They are going to be able to get AKs out. That was more of a bonus round for them. As now BLUEJAYS fight for the Hall's control. Trade packs going 1-1 for both sides. Ladder gets a nice timing onto Kazik from A main, but goes down to QBA. Once again, just 1-1 kills. Leaving the game in a 3 versus 3. And Regan here spots out Marco, nice headshot. Now if the brown holes guys had the bomb, this would have been the perfect time to hit B. Regan instilled the fear of an A hit into them. Now it's just gonna gun the timing as both the CTs playing in that Ivy position. And a good timing from Regan and a nice spray control to take down Iris and QBA. 9th round on the board for BLUEJAYS Inferno. And as I said previously, this might be CT sided, but nothing is decided in CS. And the money of sausages has been completely destroyed, so never mind. It's, wow, an AWP magically appeared on one of them. Gonna be 4 pistols and Marco with that AWP. Trying to recreate what ESEA did previous half. Ooh, also not clearing the angle quite far enough to spot him out. Bim does see him. Marco takes his first kill of the round onto Regan. And now BLUEJAYS are aware that there is an AWP in play. I think that smoke didn't quite go the way as Bobso hoped there. Bit unfortunate. But they are gonna reconvene and hit this B bomb side together here. 2 CTs holding it. One of them is the AWP of Marco. Utility setting in. Marco sitting in the molly. Try and get the kill. And actually it's Iris to get it. Marco went down to 5 HP. The refrags are coming in. Oh, and Marco with that 3 HP actually does get one more kill. Then here, close range. Jesus. One takes him. Also in a 1v2. And man, the shots being hit from Sausage's side this round was insane. 8 to 9, but at the very least there was a bomb plant, so BLUEJAYS can buy into this one. And yeah, wow. The Eagles did the majority of the lifting, not the AWP. Not the best supplies for BLUEJAYS, but we've seen them do more with less. As util is being exchanged on the A bomb side. Glider close range. Actually does get the kill, but goes down to Kazik. Regan refragging him. Popso was going aggressive with the deck 9 into connectors. Headshot onto Marco. That's the AWP down. 4v2 as Regan takes down QBA as well. Leaving Iris in a 1 versus 4. Regan just sensing his presence through the smoke. Takes him down as well. Nice 3k from Bregon. 8 to 10. And we're in a similar situation as said 2 rounds ago. Marco has 5,000, Hezu has 6,000, but the rest have nothing to play with. But it seems like no op this time, 2 M4s instead. And time to see if they can pull off the miracle play. As Ladder just trying to find any heads in A main, actually goes down to Marco. Oh, the aggression from Ivy is being overlooked by QB. He gets 2! He is not supposed to get 2 there. At the most 1. All of a sudden 2 versus 4 for Leaks and Pime. There's aggression into A main as well. Bomb retrieval might get tricky. Now Lisa slowly spots out the shoulder, gets a headshot onto Marco. That's one of the armor players down. And they spotted another and a third in red, but Hezu takes down Elixa, leaving Pim in a 1v3. At the very least he knows the location of the 2 CTs. Oh, and he's actually trying to get a sneaky kill through the cap there, but unfortunately does not find him and goes down to Kazik. And once again, the purchased guns didn't have to do much for Sausage. It was the pistols that carried it. 9 to 10. As the money for BLUEJAYS is a bit over the place. 3 of them can buy, 2 of them can't. But it is gonna be 3 AKs and 2 smaller weaponry. We might see a fast B play here, as it's the first round where the bomb is not being dropped anywhere. Glider spotting out 2 in Ivy. Gets 1 before going down, and they're aware that 1 more is stuck here. Ooh, but Cassie gets pops up before going down. Bomb is retrieved, 3 versus 3. Leaks are just trying to remove any guns from this pop dog area. Regon actually in the main catches the push from Marco. That's a huge advantage to get. He seems to be very aware of this Ivy push as well. Is he gonna hold the angle for long enough though? Let's see. Ooh, he does, but QB gets the instant headshot faster. Now the Q drops. It is gonna be that B push. It is making his way back towards the B bomb side here. Bomb does go down, and Bimmy gets double naded down to 46. Hawks are getting tagged through the smoke. Nice headshot from Hawksat, and he's been left in a 1v1. Both. Ooh. UBA gets the headshot, equalizing to a 10-10 scoreline. Now BLUEJAYS can bring some weaponry into this round, but it is just pistols and smokes. Pass out of A main with those tech 9s. Sposa 1 interconnector goes down. Gazik is 1 as well. Clatter getting a nice headshot and pops up with the molly. Harris Sposa 1 more but goes down to QBA. Elixir has gotten into a nice position, but only the clock to play with here. Elixir seems to be quite aware that there is someone holding this line. Doesn't want to cross it. Oh, and Bobsa goes down to QBA as well, and Tolxa turns his back to Marco's up. And 2v2 salvage for 3SAUSAGE to get the 11th on the board. I mean, all in all, it was quite a decent attempt from BLUEJAYS, considering it was just, what, Tech 9s and a Teagle. But now that the guns are out, it is crucial for BLUEJAYS to win this round. Seems like fast out of A main once again. Regan getting a very nice headshot onto Hezu. Ladder, one on the Gazik as well. And the A bomb site has fallen. Bomb is down. Time's ticking. And I mean, there's already CTs going towards the B bomb site here. Scattering all in CT, so it is gonna be a save. 11-11. Regan confirming no one in connector. And he's about to walk into quite a lot of them here. If he decides to even go there. Let's see. And yeah, lost out all 3 of them. But it is gonna be saved. 11-11. At the very least, Regan this spot out that Marco once again has an op. That is something they can keep in the back of their mind when executing these plays. Brown holes and bottle control taken by Bimme. Now if he decides to advance here, there is electric. Oh, nice headshot and a spray advance onto Gazik as well. That's both the A players dead. There's also one into connector as well. Uido's getting Bobso in the spray is there as well, but QBA one onto Elixir as well. All of a sudden this round went from very good to very bad as Regan has been left in a 1 versus 3. Seems the double spray down instilled a bit too much confidence into the rest of the team. All the CTs gathering up, trying to play refrag, but Regan takes down QBA before that can happen. Now Idus has 24 HP. Ooh, but the plant is open on the side that Idus peeks. And Regan goes down. Match point first for 3SAUSAGES. As they call the timeout. Alright, tactical timeout over. 4 AKs on the Blue Jays Inferno side and a Teagle on BO3 is what they have to try and push this game into overtime. Default play coming out from the Blue Jays as a bit of an A-main aggression from the Sausages. Now there is an AWP in the hands of QBA holding this line if Gladder should go forward. Currently just holding for any pushes. Regon out of A main, doesn't check the close position. Marco and Hesu, ooh, getting 3 combined. QBA taking down BO3 as well. Now it's just Gladder does stack down QBA to 15 HP. The nade unfortunately does not finish him. But his position known, he's fully flashed. Oh, the spray actually connected onto Kazik. 32 HP left to play with here. Ooh, but Marco's fast flank into Ivy takes him down 13 to 11. The first map goes in the way of 3SAUSAGES. And it is what it is, you know? But valiant attempt from Blue Jays Inferno. May have been a map loss, but the game is still not over. This is a best of 3. We got Ancient and Nuke still coming up. I believe it. We're gonna go 3 maps. We've seen how good Blue Jays Inferno can be on Ancient, so I don't doubt their capabilities there. Alright, let's just hop onto the casting desk over here. So, my co-host, what did you think? Yes, I think so as well. See, the funny part is that I'm alone. Ignore that. We're just gonna have to kill some time, and it's gonna take around 3 to 4 minutes for the server to be set up once again. And then we can get back into the game. See here, update. Who won it? There we go. First map. Let's give the connection a try here. Not quite yet. We're gonna have to give it a little bit more time, it seems. So, how's everyone's day been? That's always a great question to ask your chat. I do wonder if the #1 supporter of Blue Jays Inferno, the Mr. Manager, is here. It would appear not. Yeah, let's give joining another try here. Ancient is loading up. That is what we like to see. Alright, let's switch you guys over to here as well. Now we can take a little break, guys. People connect, and we get into the game. Alright, and I'm back at home. Teams. Just waiting on teams to ready up, and perfect timing. Into the knife and we go. And it seems like there's possibly some kind of agreement between the teams on who gets to pick the side. Now we did miss the first knife round, so I'm not sure, but that does seem to be the case. There you go, sausages starting on the CT side. Good luck, have fun in chat, good to see. And a B250 has been dropped for Bima. Bima, sir, there we go. And to see if we can show some of the crispy A we've seen before. And full A hit has 4 CTs stacked at B bomb site. Bima peeking first with that one headshot capable B250 in his hands. Smoke into CT blocks up any of the rotations that could come fast. And the A bomb site has been successfully taken. A 5v5 retake. Now it seems like the CTs were gonna go mid, but decided against it. First contact is gonna be Recon instead, getting nice 2 headshots into Jesus and Idus. And also has been boosted up here as well, but the fuse is coming through, there's 2 seconds left. Whoa, okay, Buffalo gets it last second, 0.4 seconds left on the defuse. But all in all, 4 people surviving and a pistol round on the board for BLUEJAYS Inferno. That was a bit scary there. Also, like, flicked into the smoke, hit him. Just the decision making of seeing the CT in the open. You're not sure if he's defusing in that smoke. Just flicking back and forth there. Thankfully, Bobso gets the diffuser. And once again, a full eco from the sausage side. They send Glider in, check if it's a stack. Doesn't seem to be. Alright, we're gonna follow. Glider gets one before being taken down. Ooh, and actually Gazik utilizing that Mac 10 to get Elixir. And I think on the Bobso as well. But all in all, it has been reclaimed. All the rifles that were bought into this round are saved. And into the gun round we go. Molly onto heaven to block off any aggression. Bit of a spam going through onto Glider there. But all in all, B lane control and mid has been taken by BLUEJAYS. Smoke into red. Recon checking this donut area here. Spots out the shoulder. Flash actually points both to the CTs and nice shots from Elixir instead. Takes on Edis and Marco. That's both the A players gone. And the bomb goes down as well. 1 minute on the mark. Plenty of time. As it seems the CTs are already making their way to save these rifles into the next one. Even utilizing a flash to get Gazik out of there. And all 3 have start once again. I mean, all 5 surviving from the BLUEJAYS side is a massive win for them. That's such an economical boost. You couldn't ask for more. And the rest of the sausages playing around those saved M4s. It seems like we might be getting a fast A plane still. Ooh, bit of a miss molly from Bregon. That's not gonna make too much of a difference as mid was never the plan in the first place. Gonna come down the Pime here. There is a CT checking and a molly to stop any advances. Trades going back and forth for Regan and Elixa. And Clatter planting in the smoke, and Pime actually spams down QBA through the smoke. Also, not able to finish the kill onto Hezu, but that's the location known, and he's down to 44 HP as well. Elixa is kind of in an island here, never mind. Nice headshot onto Marco. That just leave Hezu alone. He's even gonna be able to save. Elixa doesn't seem to think so. Does get the kill. And he's able to save that M4 into the next round. But a nice round from Blue Jays once again. 0-4. Now, sausages are gonna be able to facilitate a buy here. Even an op onto Hezu as well. And it seems like Blue Jays is just gonna run it back. If it keeps working, why change it? It's just the promise of Edis. And he's been fully blinded. Ooh, also gets him down. Ooh, the smoke comes to CTs. Regan is aware of it and actually gets both of them. Yeah, all of a sudden it's just Hezu and QBA left. Fast A hits from Blue Jays are proving very effective currently. Seems like QBA wants to hang around here, try and find an upgrade to the spammers. But he actually does get his chance. There are T's routing here, but he looks away as Elixa peeks. And instead of upgrade, he finds nothing. Only the op of Hezu being saved into this round. They would have gotten a quite decent buy if QBA stayed alive with a rifle there, but now we're gonna see a lot more SMGs and even a 5.7 on QBA instead. Seems like Elixa decided to upgrade to an op this round. Gonna be boosted into B main. There is a guy in long peeking, just a tag. But that's 61 HP off of Marco as Regan and A-bombs, I guess, kill onto Edis. But the B-push is gonna come in. Ladder all the way in long already. Nice tags. All of the CT players are low and through the smoke, they all die. Beautiful. 5 T's alive for... Oh, never mind. I thought last round they survived with 5 as well. But that was a gun round from sausages. Now they're gonna be able to play again thanks to the loss bonus, but it's 0-6 and currently Blue Jays look unstoppable. All 5 T's towards that P-bomb site. Is it gonna be another fast play? Or at least they're gonna wait. Whoa, that's a juicy nade on the Glider and Regan. Sneaking out with smoke. Hezu gets 2 headshots for Regan refrags. Olga getting Elixa getting a tag on the Kazakh there. bomb goes down. 35 seconds ticking. A lot of utilities being exchanged from both sides. Olix a nice set shot on the Ictus. It is. And 15 seconds left. Bimig gets a headshot on the Marco. Olixa another one on the QBA. And yeah, nice 3K from Olixa. Sausages are... Wow. I am being shut down, it seems. But what I was trying to say is 3SAUSAGE are completely being shut down. They got all the prerequisites needed to win a retake, but didn't matter. Shots just going in favor of Blue Jays. As I believe there is a pause. Or the overlay is bugged. Not quite sure. Considering how long it's been, it was a pause. Probably from the 3SAUSAGE side to try and calm down, burn the tides. As it's 7 rounds in a row for Blue Jays currently. Recon fast out mid, no one from the CT side here to confront them. Instead it's an A main push. Them spots out 1. Easy gonna be ready for the close CTTs, the AR, the nades, bullets, just damage from all sides. The latter getting a nice headshot onto Marco as well. ESEA does get one back on the Regan, but he's in a 1 versus 3. That nade does not help. Brings him down to 68 HP, and that was the breaking point. He might have tried for it, but now it's just time to save. And like, this is what I mean. Blue Jays weren't specifically holding for an A main push. If anything, Bimu was even a little bit caught out by the bush. But the headshots and the aim and the teamwork just going in favor of Blue Jays currently completely. 0-8, and there's a chance Hezu goes down here as well. Does get to save the AK. Yeah, it seems anything 3SAUSAGE tries is not working out for them currently. See here, Regon throwing some nades and then backing up. Actually, these flashes have pulled the attention of the CT towards elbow. Ladder had a timing there, but doesn't decide to peek on it. Because he doesn't know what we know. It seems like another A finish from the Blue Jays side. How does that molly not reach Olixa? That is a god-given gift. Now it's just Edis on that island behind the big box. Goes down to Regon. There is one more bear in Donut here. Does actually get a refrag, but Dimit takes him down. Olixa's putting up one the worst default. Ooh, and the spam connects. I mean, Sausages just can't get any lead. Now it's a 2 versus 3. And QBA's shadow has been spotted. The jiggle doesn't work into Olixa, he's too fast. Hezu once again has to save the AK into the next round. 0-9. This is a complete day and night showing from what we saw on train. If Train was, you know, 6 to 6 half, 13 to 11 end with a very real possibility of overtime. Oh my god, Elixir just styling on them. ESEA doesn't even get to keep the AK into the next round. Bit of a desperation play coming up from 3SAUSAGES. Marco on the up, the rest on whatever they could afford. Wakes up being boosted. Deep from the long kite. Gets unpunished. But these have been spotted out towards the B side, and 3SAUSAGES, they are gambling. Basically putting 4 CTs towards this B bomb site currently. 3 on the B side itself and 1 in red. Molly is good to force out 1 recon getting down QBA. Ooh, and the spam was dangerously close for Hezu, but Kazik responding 1 back with 1 on the ladder. 4v4 retake. And he goes a bit deep to do any damage. Hezu starting out with a kill onto Bobso. Elixir getting one at the spin mid, wide swing goes down, leaving Elixir in a 1v2. The bomb is planted for him, gets the first. Oh! Doesn't believe it's being stuck and actually missed a second, but there's no time. Marco may have gotten the kill, but that's not a round in the board for 3SAUSAGES. We're looking at 10 rounds in a row for Blue Jays. Even when the kills go in favor of Sausages, they can't get the round. 0 to 10. And, I mean, Blue Jays have enough money to buy whatever they want. Seems like whatever they want is 5 AKs. Possibly another fast A hit coming out from Blue Jays here. At the very least for Sausages, there is 2 A players, but Recon, that's ridiculous! He didn't even stop to counter strafe. And Hezu and QBA are just... I mean, they're looking at their team. We're 10 seconds into the round and A pump side has been lost. All they can do is go for exits here and save the weaponry into the next round. Maybe a bit of a ninja defuse attempt from QBA. He's just gonna have to settle for some kills. Just a 1. And actually it goes down to the bomb as well. And looking at the state of money, that... You know... It's a valiant attempt to go for the ninja defuse there, but... The money's not in a situation where you should be attempting that. 11 rounds in a row. And you know, fast A worked, why not back to fast P? It's all 5 P's. Run up the ramp here. And Collider headshot onto Hezu. No more CTs left to the defend here. It's gonna be fast rotation, but Bim is busted out. So it's not gonna be a surprise. Meanwhile, Elixir did go down, equalizing to a 4v4. There's 25 seconds left on this bomb. UBA and Kazik both getting one. Bimmy getting caught out. Recon left in a 1 versus 3. And it's gonna be the first round on the board for 3SAUSAGES. We almost saw a flawless half, but it is gonna be a 1-11. And I mean, if Recon survived a couple more seconds there were no kits for SAUSAGES. Just 2 rounds required for BLUEJAYS to push this into a 3rd map. Time to see if they can do it. All 5 Ts going towards that B-bomb side. And I got a feeling we're looking at another 5v5 retake here. It's actually BLUEJAYS are faster to rotate towards the B than SAUSAGES were towards that A bomb side. The smokes have landed and Spam actually connecting onto Recon from QBA. Alexa being spotted out as well. Actually, he's hunted down by 2 people here. Ladder does get one in the meanwhile. Also sticking, or actually Bim is sticking there's 0.1. Oh my god. No, it's just all players are in that smoke. Knives out. The chaos. We were 0.1 seconds away from that being a defuse. Luckily for 3SAUSAGES, that last bullet connected onto Bimmy. And I mean, the boys are feeling themselves. Bimmy is bringing out the Nova. Now any other map? You know, okay, Nuke is another one where it's like, okay, I understand. But Ancient, they can actually work in that cave area quite effectively. Never mind, Bim is gonna be holding close ramp with it. Expecting another fast play, but SAUSAGES just holding out. Trying to establish mid control first. That was quite a lot of molly tags hurt, and the Nova of Bimmy actually gets a head shot onto Iris. That makes them ducktail and run towards that A-bomb side. I mean, that's a mech that can be picked up, and honestly, BLUEJAYS still have a chance in this round. But it seems like it is going to be a save. Just taking this weaponry into the next round, trying to do some more economical damage while building up their own bank. And, I mean, they might find some exits here as well, as QBA is searching. There's a lot of T players on the other side of the wall from Recon. I want to shout, actually. Probably just scared the shit out of SAUSAGES. But it is going to be another bonus round for BLUEJAYS. Trying to build up economy. And potentially stealing the win, you know. That's always an option. As SAUSAGES concentrate on mid. And Recon fast into him in with that Nova. Think on Titus. Ooh, second one. He's somehow surviving with 22 HP. There's no teammates to help him currently, but Recon doesn't know that. He doesn't know how much damage he's done. Not quite confident to peek into it. There might be a blessing. Oh, the quick switch on a bad timing goes down to Hazu. And the bomb has been planted on the bomb side A. So close range with the 5-7. Just one headshot is all it takes. Ooh, bit of a spam. And actually Gladder takes down Marco in the meanwhile. The spam is working for Popso, but not enough to get a kill there. 3 of the Sausages players have been tagged low, and Bimme capitalizes on it. That's a nice 3k from one Mac 10 clip. And the others actually coast down to the bomb as well, so no rifles or anything safe for Sausages. And you're looking, they got 6k in the bank, right? No problem. If they lose this round with no bomb plant, it's the end of map 2. So that's quite a huge fine from Bimme there. Now that the guns are out, BLUEJAYS establishing mid control here. Seems like Sausages initially wanted to go towards there, but after seeing all those nades, decided against it. It is going to be a hit instead. But never mind. The smoke of Recon actually pushes them all the way back into elbow once again. I'm glad they're hearing those steps in mid. Smokes off Donut. Alexa is here. All for any red push as well. Considering that the bomb is staying all the way back in A main, the end goal is gonna be that A bomb site. There's 3 CTs here for BLUEJAYS. Oh my god, Bobso, how he was all the way in T spawn. I was looking for potential fights towards the A-bomb site, but Bobso just ran through B all on his own. Seems like that spurred Sausages on to hit this A-bomb site. After the smokes, they've gone quiet. Kazik gets the first onto Regon. Gladder is still here. Ooh, but the timing not working out. Final life for Sausages as the bomb goes down. And Alexa and Bim is just saving those rifles into the next. 11-5. Seems like Sausages are quite aggressive with this hunt as well. There's not even a guarantee that BLUEJAYS get to save these rifles. Steps hurt by Bimma. Gets the first on the QBA, second on the Edis. And the rifles are gonna be saved. Alright, 3 CTs towards mid. It seems like they were deterred by the util themselves. Now, Kazik has sneaked onto B bomb set and gets Gladder. There's a smoke preventing Bimme from refragging currently. Bobso does get Kazik. And now Bimme finds the rest of the B bomb site quite empty. So, Rotate is going to be coming in towards that A bomb site. CTs are gonna arrive there faster than the bomb. That's the... Ooh. Recon actually gets QBA. Bimit takes down Edis. Recon getting a second to Hezu. And one by one they fall. 12 to 5. One more round needed for Blue Jays. And yeah, no bomb plant, so Marco, Gazik and Hezu can buy, but Edis and QBA don't even have money for Eagle armor. This is the perfect chance for Blue Jays to finish off this map. Couldn't ask for a better closure, and a fast P-pop coming in from Sausages, fully blind QBA goes down to Bima. Marco does get one of the Regan, but Bima another one to Edis, and Olikas has joined in as well. Popso is still here. They can deny the bomb plant, and Marco and Gazik has been taken down to sub 50 health. The Molly is still stopping them from the plant. Also takes down Kazik. Marco, the last one alive with 4 HP. And the list is just creeping around the corner. Fully scoped, gets the kill. 13 to 5. Second map got by Blue Jays Inferno. And yeah, we're going on to the third map of Nuke. Just get some music in the background here while we wait for the server being set up once again. And then onto the third map we go. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go grab water for myself. So we're just gonna switch into sure, the stream's currently starting scene. We'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. Switch back over to this scene here. scoreline so far is 1-1. This is the third map of the best of 3. BLUEJAYS Inferno versus 3SAUSAGES. 3SAUSAGE. Once again, just waiting for everyone to connect, ready up, and then we can get into the knife round. Oh, it seems like we're gonna have a substitute for Nuke here. Handsome stepping in well, excuse me. Handsome stepping in place of Bimmer. Ooh, I like the combo on Handsome. Very beautiful love knife combo there. Seven minutes left for players to connect. I'm wondering if this is the case of map preference or just a case of substitute stand-in terms of time. I guess we'll have to see how comfortable Handsome is on Nuke and make our own speculations from that. Alright, there we go. All players have connected. And ready it up, and into the knife round we go. Now I'm not sure if this one does actually matter, as the previous ones have not. Considering there's no team damage so far, it might matter. And Recon taking the win. So I'm guessing BLUEJAYS get to decide which side they want to start on. And CT it is. Look at his fancy camera moves the auto observer is doing. Now for this map I did enable auto director. I'm not confident in keeping track on who's on B bomb side, who's on A bomb side myself. So we'll see how this goes. Double duel is coming out from BLUEJAYS into this pistol round. Bit of a ladder fumble, but it's alright. No fast plays from the T's yet, as they are gonna be exiting hot onto this A-bomb side, running into the toolies of Recon and Handsome. Bobs and Eliska both taking down one as well, leaving QBA in a 1v5, just sitting in lobby, wondering where did it go wrong. He doesn't even get to go in lobby. He was in T-spawn basically, where Elixa just one-taps him. Beautiful. 0 casualties on the first round of Nuke for BLUEJAYS. And 3SAUSAGEs are not sticking to the usual. Both maps we saw them ecoing to try and get those rifles out on board as fast as they can. But on Nuke they're bringing out the Tech 9s. Fast outside presence taken from BLUEJAYS. I mean, Elixa is basically already in T-spawn. But there's no one actually to hold this ramp push here. Oh, there is, excuse me. Handsome, all alone, 1v5, gets 2 before going down to Kasich. But the rotations are fast, Glider, headshot onto QBA. Once again, Kasich responding. Recon, spray a bit labor, but does get Kasich down. Now he was able to pick up this M4 in a 1 versus 3. Oh. The jumping M9 of Eliska was just a diversion for Recon to headshot. I'm still kind of 50-50 on the auto observer. Because sometimes it does some funky stuff. It's capturing most of the kills. And also the elephant in the room. The guns bobbing up and down when shooting. Ooh, also misses the safe drop. But Glider does it around with a kill onto either some Marco, 1 digging Elixa. That's an AWP down in garage all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm guessing that was a nice shot put in chat from Elixa. Nice nade from Glider onto QBA. The rest of the Ds are stuck outside here with the bomb dropped in front of vents. Handsome gets a nice timing and gets down Hezu. Spots out one more towards that outside. As Kasich gets a nice 1 dig onto Handsome. And I mean, sure it's a 3 versus 2 against Eagles, but you can never count out the Eagles. Especially if the players are feeling it. Recon takes down Marco, leaving Kasich in a 1v3 now. And the Eagle shot's fortunate in not connecting on the head. 3-0 start once again for BLUEJAYS. I'm gonna give manual a shot here, because it's a bit ofta. Alexa getting the op out once again. Towards garage here as the smokes land, and a nice shot onto Hezu. I'm not quite sure what he was doing, jumping above the outside smokes that they threw. Molly stops them from advancing into secret as well for the time being. Another one from Regon. And now the smoke bug, perfect timing. Doesn't find the kill. I mean, the bomb is currently isolated in secret. Regon gets one onto QPA through the smoke. And Clatter has already made his way down into single here. He's ready to click on those heads the moment they pop up. Actually, oh, the click was good, but it's just a thing due to the M4 not being a one-shot headshot. And the trade goes in favor of Kazik. Marco taking down Popso as well. And Regon on that A bomb set, and now they're just stuck in tail. Back up the ladder we go. Seems like it is going to be a save from the BLUEJAYS side. And Edis is just around the bend. Safe from this op currently, but he's gonna have to move. Get away from the bomb explosion! And Alex is just unscoping the moment Edis speaks into him. I heard Bima had to leave because Vitality called. I believe that. Vitality has been rough a bit. They need some fresh talent. And yeah, first round on the board for 3SAUSAGE. 3-1. I like how Olex is being mobile with the op. Saw him in garage, we've seen him in ramp. And now into hut with the op he goes. Ooh, the play was there, but the shot not quite connecting. As ooh, Handsome goes down to Hezu. And ramp has been lost. And there is an outside play here. Regon is hot on the tails. Spots out the shoulder just in time. The team call! Alexa was not aware of the secret player at all. Those are the mistakes you don't want to see. Understandably, Ancient was beautiful showing from BLUEJAYS. They might be feeling a bit invincible right now. With a 3-0 start as well. But 3SAUSAGES aren't lackeys. We saw what their aim can bring in train. And also trying to deny any savings. As both teams survive with 3 players. 3-2. Let's see where Alexa goes this round with the op. I really like the hot play, but unfortunately the shot just didn't connect. Seems like back into garage it is. Or Mini this time, peeking into Squeaky. There's a lot of T's sitting in lobby, just waiting for any aggression. And Olixa is going into the crosshair of Marco, but Clatter, how was he able to get away? He sneaks through the smoke, takes on Hezu and gets away with it? That is a bit insane. And now he spots out Marco, gets a kill into Kazik, back onto Marco as well, brings him down to 18 HP. Recon goes down to QBA. And now it's just Handsome and Bob, so both are gonna be coming from this ramp angle. But it seems like 3SAUSAGEs have gone down to the B-bomb side instead. That was quite an impressive call from them. Heard the ramp steps? Yep. Alright, you're leaving B, we'll go B. It is gotta be another save for Blue Jays here. Trying to get those 2 rifles into the next one. And in the blink of an eye, the scoreline has been equalized. 3-3. As Blue Jays juggle around their money to try and get everyone a gun into this run. Olixa down to a scout. Once again, outside smokes from the sausages. Bit of an early break, doesn't find anyone. And shifting to secret. As Recon as that's the bomb. Fortunately, he threw the smoke before he spotted it, so he's gonna have to give up bomb possession, but Olixa does get a scout kill in the meanwhile. Goes down to Marco's hop. Now Clatter's gonna take this time to advance into lobby. Get that aggressive position. That would have been bad if there was a T there. Pumping his right click probably into into the keyboard. Or you can't pump it into the keyboard. Never mind. But it is gonna be the B hit. Recon and Handsome both on this B bomb side to stop it. Recon gets the first, goes down to QBA. But I mean, that's the bomb down. 23 seconds on the clock. And the rest of the CTs are starting to close in. Bobso with the stab. Handsome helping him out there to finish off the kill. And Clatter take down QBA. 4-3. There we go. An op in the hands of Olixa once again. I mean, sausages are sticking to their game plan. Just throwing those outside smokes. Trying to get into heads of Blue Jays. Are they gonna go secret? Are they not? In classic, just kills Olixa through the smoke. That's one way to start a round. Ladder pushing into hut. There's 3 T's on the other side of this wall here. Ooh, and Kazik gets the shift or crouch peek. V5 for Blue Jays. Sausages go down ramp. Oh. Also was ready for the angle, was just not fast enough, and Handsome misses the timing. Regan does good one onto QBA. But Marco is there to answer. Handsome, it is time to save that AK into the next one. 4-4. Now this is looking more like what we saw on Train. But hopefully we can just see a little bit better than what we saw on Train from Blue Jays. Blue Jays rightfully taking a timeout, going over what's going wrong, what they can change. Just taking a break to calm themselves. Alright, the rest of the boys buy up some pistols to play around the AK of Handsome. Seems like he wanted to go a bit aggressive, but the molly stops him and Gladik goes down to Kazik. Regan. Ooh, good. Good. Happy to stay alive there. The peaks from Squeaky come out. And Alexa actually taking down Edis. Challenging the off of Marco as well. Handsome went down in ramp as well. Ooh. Bobso's aggression is paid off, takes down QBA, but Alexa goes down. Just a Regan left on this A-bomb side. Ooh, and even with the aim punch, Bobso does get the kill on Kazik, making it a 2 versus 2. Now they don't have armor, but Bobso does have a kill. Ooh, but Tesu was faster on B than he anticipated. Leaving it all onto Regan. I'm not sure if Marco spotted him there, or if it's just a very good timing for Regan. Considering that they're not looking towards double, it's a good timing for Regan. He should have heard the scope. Knows where the T player is and gets Marco as well. That's 5th on the board, and Regan with a nice 1v2 clutch. And yeah, that's golden timing for Regan there. Marco was holding vents for a couple of seconds at least. He was hold out to his teammate. Alright, he's not vents. Let's plant. You know, hold ramp. We're good. Alright, seems like a fast. Nothing. A shift into ramp. Also is here with the off. Not able to hit the shots. Kazik gets him. Think on the ladder before he rotates onto the B-bomb side itself. There's a bit of a confusion going on this A-bomb side towards the vents. Marco and Regon were kind of kissing in the smoke. Now Marco goes down to kill Bobso as well, leaving Handsome and Gladder in a 2 versus 5, forcing them to save. I'm not a nuke enthusiast, but I'm quite sure Gladder's in danger here, no? Okay. He starts to move towards despawn. Handsome does the QBA, bit of a KD boost to boost the morale, and he gets to keep the gun into this round. As sausages return to the outside smokes. This time it's Regon here in the garage, just playing passive, holding for any mini bushes. Handsome has already made his way down into the B-bomb side. 4 players just shifting into secret there. It is all gonna come down to Handsome. We're gonna have to see a multi-kill coming in. And the pre-aim is exactly on him. Just moves away from it. Doors are being opened and ooh, he looks away to the wrong door. Oh, and QBA is there to block off any rotations from the A-bomb side as well. It is gonna have to be another save for BLUEJAYS Inferno. Ladder hearing the steps. Let's get QBA. But, I mean, at the most it's a consolation prize currently. The B-bomb side hits from 3SAUSAGEs have been relentless, and Marco one-taps Gladder in garage as well. Denies one of the rifles being saved. Five to 6. And this is very similar to what we saw on Train. Now if we stick to the script, BLUEJAYS are gonna get it 6 to 6 half. We'll have to see. BLUEJAYS putting 2 people towards ramp. Regon straight off the bat. Going towards secret. But I mean, it is a ramp hit. Handsome is in trouble here. 9 HP. Goes down to Hesu. Olixa in the smoke with the T. Switching places. Spots at 1 but not able to capitalize on it. And now he is the one who's being flanked. Marco from the pack takes down Olixa. Ladder goes down as well. All left on the buff, so he is through the smoke. 5 to 7 half. BLUEJAYS taking a tactical timeout here. Considering we got one smoke, I don't think we're gonna see any outside plays. As I appear to be mistaken. That is exactly what BLUEJAYS are doing outside with the clocks. Hezu taking the first on the Bobso, but Oliska does respond. And 2Ds have made their way into heaven. UVA actually takes on Clatter. Even just Regon here. It's gonna be a confrontation in double doors, and Handsome with a nice headshot onto Coupe. A bit of a door conundrum there. But the bomb is gonna be going down soon. 3 versus 3. Regon holding for these ramp peaks. That's where all the CTs are gonna be coming from. Just needs to land one tap on the head onto Edis. I think that was a think on the Kazik there. A nice headshot onto Marco, and now it's just Kazik with that 14 HP left. No kit to play with. 15 seconds on the bomb. Just gonna try to get some kills. And Regon's gonna deny that. Nice streak here from Regon. To make it 7-6. BLUEJAYS have won both the best rounds so far. And as the same as it was on T-side for Sausages, they're gonna force into this one MP9s and a 5-7 for QBA. Just a passive play from BLUEJAYS, looking for any aggression as they work on outside control. Also gets one onto Hezu. Ooh, and some spotting out the push of Kazik takes him down. Regon getting one onto Marco as well. And just Edis and QBA left with that MP9 and 5-7. And there's a slight chance for Edis to create a bit of chaos here. As QB takes on Handsome, but Oliska checks his angles, takes him down. And now the mission for QB is just to save this AK into the next one. Ooh, here's the steps close. Takes one, but goes down to Regon, and the save is denied. 7-7. As it seems like Kazik was reeled back in. He was buying an eagle, but someone said no. Full eco, just a P250 on Edis. And a ramp play from BLUEJAYS. Where are they? They are all stacked up here in outside heaven. Just hoping for any T's to beat their heads over those outside smokes. But the bomb is already down on B. Unfortunately, it's not gonna pay off for them. Handsome runs into it, spots out all the T's, and Olixa wants to test his luck, takes a think to the head, decides it's not worth dying. Oh, there's a CT close, but he has a knife out. Clary is able to get the kill on Marco, so it can't pick up the AK at the very least, but ooh. Clatter and Regan going down to the bomb. It's more economical damage than I expected from 5 USBs in sitting in outside heaven. But the lead has been taken by Blue Jays, 7-8, and the timeout called. Oh my god, I just noticed something that's gonna fuel my nightmares for the next week. Ladies and gentlemen, and the in-betweens, if you read under Team 3SAUSAGE, it's supposed to say EU entry. It says EU entry. Whoops. As the round goes live. Seems like it is going to be a hit from hut and door. With mollies provided over the skylight. These are being thrown. Push is being initialized. And out goes Handsome. Takes down one Bobso with the molly, taking down Edis. Ooh, the Heaven molly fails, but doesn't matter. CTs are already way back in CT saving. If 3SAUSAGEs were harassing Blue Jays with B takes, then Blue Jays so far seem to be harassing them with A takes. All 3 CTs just sitting here nicely by the SWAT car. And Blue Jays are gonna save towards despawn, so we're just gonna see everyone surviving here. Let's see. Who I have? Work. Nope. No. Okay. Oh well. I tried to save the E3 part. Outside smokes from Blue Jays. And Marco goes down to 24 HP. Seems like Blue Jays want to fake going into secret. Or they were just waiting out nades and actually now going into it. Now there is already a CT down in single. It's gonna come down. Who gets the headshot first? And Recon. Beautiful headshot on the Kazik. Not a lick of damage taken. There is a fast rotate ramp, but Bobso takes down QBA. And now Handsome is there to block any rotates as well. Once again, BCT is gonna be saving their weaponry into the next one. And a 10th on the board for Blue Jays. You know, this T side has been very, very steady for Blue Jays. And I mean, they got enough money in the bank to go hunt as well. Try and limit any guns saved. Shot not landing for Handsome or Elixir. So, oh no. 3 guns saved from sausages once again. They're slowly starting to run out of rounds. Seven to 10 as sausages call a timeout. I don't even want to know how long it's been E3 for. Probably the whole time I've been streaming with this overlay. It's been EU E3. Oh no. It's all I can see now when I'm looking at the scoreline. Here we go. A round is live. And inside this time. No real outside presence for Blue Jays. The hot push is gonna come through. Insum takes down Handsome. And I mean, that's all they wanted. Now just backing off. Never mind, Marcus sticks around. Elixir takes him down with a nice headshot, equalizing to a 4v4, and Edis is down to 11 HP. Just a stray bullet, even through a wall, can kill him. As now Regan starts to advance outside, spots out Kazik, takes him down. And the passive play paying off for Blue Jays here. Now the question is, how passive are they gonna be? 35 seconds left. As they start to head towards ramp with fake utility on the A-bomb side. Actually pulls away the ramp player. Now he's coming back into the jaws of Blueface. Oh, Blueface? Yeah, Blue Jays. Does get to keep his life, but goes down to 39 HP, and I'm guessing we're gonna see another save here. You know, something just tells me... something about the CT's locations tells me we're not gonna see a defuse this round. 7 to 11. Once again, no denies of saves. Unfortunately, Recon goes down to Hezu at the last second there. But I mean... 3 survive, 3 survive, 3 survive. Blue Jays are looking at match point if they win this round. There's not that many rounds left to save with 3 people alive. Outside smokes coming in from Blue Jays. Oh, and Marco actually takes down Regon through the camp in the smokes. Can't tell if that is a missed smoke or if it was on purpose. But nonetheless, Blue Jays retreat from outside. For now. Seems like a bomb set is gonna be target for Blue Jays here. Mollies and nades being thrown. Out they go. Ooh, and the spray not connecting for Elixir. Collider is there to get 2 though. leaving Pops in a 1v3 fake bomb plant to try and take out any CTs close, but the nade just slowed down Pops so much he could not get behind the silo. And the first CT round for 3SAUSAGES, 8-11. As Blue Jays have enough money to buy into this one. BT's going outside, Regon getting a headshot onto Hezu. And Elixir just timing it with smokes. Going down super fast. Now there is a CT here, but doesn't matter. Gladder, nice headshot onto Kazakh. The B-bomb site has been lost. Edus does take down Handsome. I mean, we've seen them save 3v4s before. Bomb has been planted. Countdown started. And all 3 CTs coming from the save avenue. Elixir takes down first, spots out a second, gets him. And all left on Marco with that op to try and deny the match point. Does get a kill onto Elixir, but I doubt he's gonna survive for much longer here. The bomb is taken down. He's gonna ooh, actually gets the quick scope onto Gladder. Not sure if he's okay. It was different than what I expected. So the bomb radius was a tad bit larger towards that end. But at the very least he does get to keep the op into this round. Blue Jays are on match point now. Just one more needed to take this best of 3 home. Restore. Ooh, and Handsome running out through the molly goes down to QBA. Rest of the D's hanging around this hot area. As the utility comes in, flashes blind the CT as well, and Hirus is just sitting in that molly. Regon takes him down. But there is a player in Squeaky. Ladder overlooks it, goes down to Kazakh. Regon holding the angle, Elixir takes down Kazakh. When fully blinded Hezu tries to come out of mini, doesn't matter. Regon takes him down, Marco down to 11 HP. I think we're looking at the end here. Good molly onto Bob's location, QBA does get the kill. Spam connecting from Elixir. QBA is 2 HP, they're both 1 bullet away from death. And Elixir does get the last 2 final kills. 8-13 on the 3rd map for Blue Jays Inferno. GG's for both teams. And Blue Jays Inferno gonna be taking the win of the match, I guess. 2-1. Yes, welcome. Good games from both teams. Currently, Blue Jays Inferno are 3-1 in playoff stage. See here. Next game is gonna be on Thursday. And I mean, if the players will it, I will be there to cast it. But yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a rough start on Train, but you could tell once they hit Ancient, comfortable map, I mean, it was 11-1/2. That's all you have to say. Then on Nuke, it looked pretty good. Especially the T side, completely unstoppable for 3SAUSAGEs. And yeah, I think that's where we'll end it. Thanks for people who gamed, thanks for people who chatted. Special announcement is, let me just check the calendar. Thanks to Mr. Space, we hit the sub goal for this month, which means I promised a 24-hour live stream. And that is going to be done on either the 20th or the 21st of December. So if you're interested in any of my cooking streams or just like me as a personality, maybe, or something, I don't know, be sure to come check us out on the 20th. And in between, I'll be doing more casting streams, and yeah, we'll see. Thanks for everyone who came out. Bye bye.